In this episode of Think Tank Watch, we're going back to when, on Ian Dowell's LBC programme, Don JOLY questioned Mathew Lesh from the Institute of Economic Affairs about what a think tank is and does. JOLY obviously knew full well what they do, but it was a chance to put the IEA on the spot, digging to try and get them to admit where their funding comes from and what their intentions are.
Explain to me, I'm sorry, as a comedian, I'm not a professional politician, I know nothing. What is the IEA? I don't get it. What do you do?
We're a think tank.
Even go there. No, I'd love to.
We're a free market think tank.
And who pays you then? Who funds you?
We're paid funded by all sorts of individuals, foundations, corporates who believe in our mission. There's left-wing think tanks, there's right-wing think tanks, there's think tanks, all sorts of perspectives. We have an educational mission and purpose that we pursue.
Isn't what you're saying? It's the same thing as Liz Truss was saying yesterday. It's just she came back and just said, we have the right idea, but we just, it wasn't done right. All these great ideas don't seem to be done right. I don't get it. Has anyone ever done it right?
Has anyone ever done it right? Well, of course. Time and time again, we've seen throughout history as taxes are reduced, as we allow free trade, as we cut regulations, that people are freer and more prosperous. The UK had an extreme period of success post the Thatcher reforms into the 90s and 2000s. We had a much more successful, open economy. You have to say that's surely a relative time of prosperity that came out of market-based reforms. I can give time and time again.
Why did Liz Truss fail then?
Well, Liz Truss failed for her own reasons. Liz Truss tried to spend a lot of money as well as cut taxes without doing anything on the spending side. It was irresponsible. She tried to do too much.
Weren't you guys right behind her, though?
Liz Truss is Liz Truss. There were certain things that I supported.
But wasn't she there were certain
things like the energy price guarantee that my colleagues at the IEA
to be fair, the IEA were fully behind Liz Truss.
You were fully behind her, so I just don't quite understand why.
Well, I don't think that's true. We were behind certain ideas that we agreed with. And we have to be clear, the implications of all this stuff about asking where the IEA funding comes from is that I don't actually believe what I'm saying and that I'm just doing someone else's pudding. And I think that's actually quite offensive.
Exactly what I'm saying.
No, that is supremely offensive. You might disagree with what I say. You might have completely different views.
But then why would you not say who funds you?
The reason why we don't say it is because of basically, I'm going to be quite frank, people who disagree with us viciously on the internet, who will go and abuse and harass people who support us. If we publish a list of our supporters, they would go after and be attacked, including, by people like yourself who disagree with us. That's why we respect the privacy of our donors.
Right, well, we've got that one out of the way.
Click here for the IEA and Mark Littlewood getting caught red-handed.